Hello everyone. I'm gonna play RimWorld multiplayer with Dan and Will.
Hi, I'm Will.
I put a link to Will's Twitch in the description. I didn't put one to Dan because I don't think you stream anymore, right?
That's correct. Okay, I've set up the priorities and stuff, kind of how it's going to be in the beginning.
Okay.
You can go into the work tab if you want to see how I've set it up.
Something made a noise right now, just like a Super Mario Brothers spin jump.
That would be my phone just made a noise, and I don't know why. Hello, Ribco. Thanks for joining. Why did I get a spinny noise? Oh, my own Frogbot told me that I am going live. Thank you, Frogbot.
There's not a lot of wood on this map, is there?
Doesn't appear. Looks like there's very little. Drifting's back. Welcome back.
So this is an arid shrubland. There's not a lot of wood, so you're going to need to focus on getting stone cutting up.
Alright.
Which is good, because you don't want to make wood buildings. Wood buildings light on fire.
I like fire, though. It's refreshing.
Yeah, but then people die.
That's also refreshing. Alright.
I built a table. Woo.
You may want to arm the colonists at some point, decide who's going to get what.
Lux gets a rifle. Steve gets a knife. Dan gets a rifle.
You probably want Steve wearing the black vest then. So you want to click on Engie and have her drop it.
Hey, drop that flak vest. And the flak pants. Okay, where is the flak vest and the flak pants? Where did they all go?
There's a flak pant in the cave up top there.
Oh yeah, there is. It's prohibited.
So just allow it.
Where are those pants, Steve?
Zonfar, hello. We can get started death pool. You can start a death pool.
You did hear him, Mike.
It's Randy medium, so things are gonna get weird.
That's fine.
'Cause that's what Randy has to offer. Weird.
And you get the other pistol.
It's actually a pretty good defensible area you got here.
Yep.
Hey, so I'm deleting your dumping stockpile.
Okay.
Because you should be using dumping stockpiles at the beginning as defenses.
Okay.
And then you bring stone chunks there, and it offers a 50% cover.
Ooh, look at all that cover.
So, yeah.
Really have no idea what to do to contribute to this, to be honest. I'm just going to try to do things, but I'm probably not going to be helping. I'll be probably hindering, if anything.
Well, that's kind of the fun, isn't it?
Sure.
Definitely want to get your stuff underneath some cover at some point. Because it'll start wasting away in the sun.
Ah, yes. The
So,
unfortunate part about that is we got to get stone bricks up.
I built a table for making the stone, but I don't know. I've literally never built anything out of stone in this, so I don't know how to use it or anything.
So, once you have it, you then there's on the actual structure tab. If you click on the thing, it'll give you a bunch of materials that you can build it out of once you have it in your stockpile.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, so I actually right now have a steel wall and a silver wall option.
Yeah, so you don't really want to use silver if you can help it.
Gotcha.
Steel's okay right now because there's a little bit of steel around here, and there was already a bit of steel that was dropped.
Ah, yes. I see that.
So, but steel is just as flammable as wood in this game.
Weird.
So you want to get to replacing it pretty quick. But this will get the roofs up pretty quick.
Baba, how are you doing?
Okay, so I can't pause or increase the speed. This is the speed.
Oh.
Just letting you know. It's that kind of broken still.
Baba is drawing things.
So yeah, when you start a game, you always want to have get a farm going, like immediately, and you want to get your shit under cover. After that, it's kind of free reign.
Oh, just saved. There we go.
Yep. It's every 10 minutes or something it's going to do that.
Well, you're drawing literal spawns of Satan.
Twitch and Discord emotes. That's fair.
Isn't it just drawing bigger things and then scaling it down to 40 by 40 pixels?
Yeah, but you gotta make sure it looks good at 40 by 40 pixels. I mean, you gotta make sure that everybody can determine that the absolutely identical Gasm emotes that every single channel has is slightly different enough.
Kumquat the Woodland Spirit, Steve and Gerald. Those are your drawings. I don't remember Kumquat the Woodland Spirit. I think I remember Steve and Gerald, though.
You can post one in audio. How do you post a picture in audio? That one's a new one on me.
So, gonna rename the pods.
We've already got a Daniel. And
Yep.
he's aged 73.
Yep. I didn't select anyone. I just went with what he gave me. It's a pretty good balance. God,
I'll be the fat guy.
I'm gonna be a great tank.
74-year-old tank.
Oh, I'll develop some serious health issues too.
Yeah, you
Like,
will.
I already have asthma. So, you know, lung transplants are always good.
Like I've got to keep you alive.
You know what the best? You know how you get lungs, right?
You steal them from people.
Yeah, you harvest them from your prisoners.
I see. I've
God
never
and
gotten
ancient
to that.
evil. It's down here. In the... Right over here.
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
That's
there's like a building there. What is that?
That's a room with something in it. Maybe something good. Probably something terrible.
It's a room usually with a few cryopods, some really like late game high tech gear, and bugs or mechanoids.
Oh,
Yep. And they want to eat you. Or just destroy you, depending.
So yeah, wind and solar are going to be your forms of energy on this map because you don't have a lot of wood.
I did build a wind turbine thing. Well, at least I tried to.
Ooh, if we get lots of raids, you can turn people into chem fuel and have chem fuel generators.
Ah, good old biodiesel.
Well, what you do is you butcher the people, and then you turn the human meat into chem fuel with the biofuel refinery.
So how do you
I
butcher
understand.
people? I've tried to do that before, and it won't let me.
You do the butcher table, and then you got to set up a bill and go into the details of the bill and make sure people is allowed.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I always just said butcher animals or creatures or whatever. I never went into the details.
2 people have beds.
Yes, because you may you're trying to get these made out of wood.
May have to change that.
Instead, do it out of steel, and then get some steel set up to mine.
I got steel set up to mine already. Sure. Wooden bed? No, steel bed.
I did that. I made some steel beds there.
Excellent.
I did a thing that wasn't entirely destructive yet.
There's one thing that I'm noticing is that this colony is lacking are good miners.
That's unfortunate. You'll get into it, Dan.
Highest mining skill is 4.
And that's you.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That's okay. You'll grow right into it, Dan. You'll be fine.
Will, you've also become the primary researcher because you have a burning passion for it.
Yes, I also have a burning passion for social. I'll cheer everyone up. I was a coma child.
Oh.
I was a coma child, and then I woke up and immediately started doing a ranch. I also refuse to haul or clean. And I'm a nudist.
And your character's the fat pod.
Yes, I know. You know what the best part about being a fat nudist is? No matter what, none of you are gonna see my dick.
So who do we have hunting that doesn't have a gun? You. Who did you give a gun that should have a gun?
I should... Wait a second.
So, like, Lux should not have that gun. You should have that gun since you're
No,
a
I
hunter.
shouldn't. My shooting is 2.
Yes, but
I'm
your
good at-
hunting is 8. So the 8 is what's affecting your actual hunting.
Oh, so I can hunt at 8 because my animals is 14, even though my shooting is 2.
Yes, you can get your shooting up via hunting. So you send out and you just train up that way.
Oh, okay, I understand. Why is... Oh, Herman is our dromedary. I was like, why is there a camel asleep in the stockpiles?
I did the exact same thing there. I couldn't figure it out. We
In
have
fact,
a
you
pet.
have 2. You have 2.
Oh yeah.
The one
there's
down here is
there.
also yours.
This
Joy.
one's not going to be named Joy.
This particular scenario is designed so that essentially the moment you spawned, you would divide up everything in half and then go and then essentially set up a second colony on another map.
Okay.
It is. But you
Yeah,
know what? I like hanging out.
It's a little complicated to do with the fact that you guys are still kind of noobs.
I wouldn't say.
So I feel
kinda,
better after
I
being in the
definitely-
hospital. You know, I'm pretty much almost recovered from that, but I do have a really, really nasty bruise that's just it's not going away. Look at that bastard when it comes up.
I won't be able to look at it. Where do you have a bruise?
Ugh,
Yeah, it's right near my armpit on my arm.
Oh,
This,
holy shit.
it hurts like a son of a bitch too.
I think it's black, dude.
Yeah, it is. Hey, come on now. That's racist.
do you know why you like that happened to you? Like did they find
because-
a cause?
Oh, me going to the hospital?
Yes. Well, the blood pressure thing.
I have high blood pressure because I have high blood pressure.
But that was really high. That was like death high.
Yeah, I have really high blood pressure because I have really high blood pressure,
Okay.
apparently. Alright. Let's see. Gear. Drop that gun. And where was the gun dropped? Damn it, I should have looked.
Drifting. How is Phoebe? She's okay. I mean, she's still really bad and annoys the shit out of me most of the time.
You guys have forgotten about one of the more important things.
What's that?
A table.
I knew that. I just don't know where to put it because we don't have a spot for it and we're not able to build things as it is. Like...
Yeah, you can start forcing your pawns to go and like just farm steel. You can click on them and then right click on the thing that you want them to do, and they can prioritize.
Okay, cool.
Dan, you're gonna go mine steel.
And then you can disallow the mining of those components by clicking on the plan for him, so that he doesn't go back to him after he mines one plot of steel. So we have components, plenty of components right now. Steel is what you need.
We don't really need components either.
Yeah. Things like coolers are going to be needed because it's 87 degrees outside.
Yeah, I've built a cooler into this room with all our provisions to make it a freezer.
And the temperature outside, it might need 2.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Entirely possible.
So you can if you're ever wanting to build a second one and you don't have the menu up, you can just click on the item and then just hit build copy.
Ah.
All right. Where do we have steel?
Will I have a table?
You do?
Yeah, it's in the bedroom.
Oh.
You just put 4 chairs around it. You know there's 6 pawns, just put 4 chairs. No, Will, that's the research bench. I'm talking the bedroom.
Ah. Well, fine. I see how it is.
What's great about using all this steel right now is later on, you can go, oh man, I have all this stone, and I'm running out of steel. Oh, look at all these walls I can just take down.
Oh, sure.
And replace with stone.
So if they botch a construction, do they not try to rebuild it then?
If they go and grab the materials, if they're still doing that kind of work.
Who dropped a knife? Here. You. Go use that knife. Right. Do you have anybody that's really good at plants?
Giggles.
Alright.
But she's not plant 8 yet, so she can't do heal root.
That's unfortunate.
Gotta look for it in the map, see if it's out there.
Well, I know there's some out there. I've seen it.
You can make food out of aloe, can't you?
That sounds terrible, but sure.
Yeah, I think you can.
The agave?
Is that what that is? I thought that was aloe. Okay, yeah, if it's agave.
Agave, you can do that. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Tequila!
Exactly. Which apparently is going to be, in the future, very hard to find because they have taken over all of the agave farms and made avocado farms because that's the more profitable business to be in right now.
Hey, look! That wall that I thought was the ancient danger was the ancient danger.
Nice. Look at all the dromedries down here.
They're delicious.
Oh yeah. Are we researched? Well, we don't have a table yet.
Yeah, you made it out of wood, so that means we have to take down some wood walls and replace with steel.
I can.
You can also
change it
just
to-
cancel it.
No, there's already wood there. Like they. Oh no. Oh no.
There's no wood there.
Steel there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just change it to steel.
I'll do that.
Oh, there you go.
Furniture. Production. That's where it is.
Yes.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop.
The largest you can make a room without the roof collapsing on you is interior 12 tiles by 12 tiles.
Good to know.
I thought that was just in mountains.
Even outside.
Those people just don't know how to build.
That. So, Will, you almost got to the larger size there with your first room.
I suppose so.
Are you guys seeing the plans I've drawn? Yeah, you are. Okay.
Yes. I do see the plans that you put over here. I don't know what you want to do with them, but there they are.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I didn't even know what that was.
That's,
Start building, and then you can build a bit into the hill.
it's planning marks.
I see.
Some of the cheapest walls out there are hills.
Yeah, just we don't have to build them. Just dig into them. Lux is going on a food binge. God damn it, Lux. You fat bastard. I'm gonna rename you.
She's hot. She slept on the ground. Alright, now they should all go to beds.
Oh, hi, honey.
So yeah,
She
unless
says
you
hi to you guys,
reassign from the floor to the bed, they won't automatically go to the bed.
That makes sense, actually.
So I just got rid of the sleeping spots instead.
Good.
Shelly says hi to you too. I don't know if you heard. her
Hello.
say-
Hi, Shelly.
So this cooler I'm placing right here is purely to keep this room just at like 70 degrees, because right now it's 102.
Wow.
We don't need that torch lamp. It's warming this place up too much.
That's fair.
All right, so we need to make the coolers in here go down to what, like freezer temperature?
Yeah, so I usually go like -16, so I just drop it all the way down to, I use the drop it by 5 or whatever it is. Yeah, there you go, 16.
Just 6. Okay, gotcha. Oh,
Yeah, as long as it's below 32 Fahrenheit. Froggo.
There we go.
I desynced. Let's see if I can get back in here without restarting my game, which is usually what I have to do. I think I'm back in.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm only 43 milliseconds behind. Froggo is now eating food in the cooler, even though there's a table.
It's okay. They'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you placed above ground conduit, not the invisible stuff.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. That was one of the mods. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was just a beautification mod that I threw in there.
At first, I installed incorrect coolers, and then I realized and switched it.
There you go.
Good old over-the-wall coolers.
Wow. 100 degrees indoors.
I think it's time to get a cooler in there too.
I've already put one there. You don't need to.
Two
Oh,
of
I
them,
see.
actually.
Oh, no, that was the wall light that you clicked on there.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
It feels a little bit slow, but that's just because, you know, you get used to playing it at like 3-4x speed.
Yeah, this is definitely very different with it being so slow.
But that does mean that we can talk about things with each other.
Indeed.
Like E3.
Oh,
The only news that I've heard from that is that which has been relayed to me secondhand. So what are you excited about?
No pre-orders.
That is a firm rule. No pre-orders.
I pre-ordered Mario Maker 2.
You shame.
In all fairness, there is no pre-order bonus or anything like that. So I was going to buy it no matter what, and I already had the credit on my Nintendo account. So they had my money either way. It's just now I've committed that money to something.
Still though.
All right.
Ding,
That's
ding, ding.
special circumstances.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, fine. That's special circumstances, but I just wanted to say ding, ding, ding. Is that so wrong?
Ding, ding, ding.
Just like Game of Thrones back before it went bug fuck insane.
No, that's when it was going butt fuck insane.
That's true. That's true.
Because they're off book.
Yeah.
They were getting off book like right around that part.
I'm gonna expand this stockpile zone to include the rest of this area.
You have gotten Shelly's attention. Now she's caps lock typing. She's quite upset about Game of Thrones. She's really into the books.
Well, maybe she should do it in my chat where I can see and, you know, respond.
Exactly.
Because I don't have Mike's chat open.
And I don't have
Because
Will's
that's-
chat open.
That's too many chats to keep track of. I barely even manage to keep track of my own chat sometimes.
We need to research batteries.
That's the first thing to do is research batteries and so we need whoever you're the primary constructor is to probably prioritize that research bench.
Hey, Shelly, want to talk to me about Game of Thrones? I did request your presence. It's true, but we're friends. Your Majesty is that's just a little bit too much for friends, you know. How about Your Excellency?
NG, the engineer, should probably build it.
Once they're awake. Everybody's asleep right now. Oh,
Sit.
going to get it.
I woke up NG. I said prioritize. I didn't realize it was going to make them get out of bed.
It's okay. They're going to haul 16 steel to it. Realize that's enough for the steel. That's all the steel they have, and then they're going to go back to bed.
All right, cool.
They'll only have a -2 mood debuff for being woken up in the middle of the night.
I just cleared their priorities. If you click on them, there's a button that's essentially is a cancel button, and it'll clear their priorities.
Oh, okay.
Also, you want to smooth this wall before putting a wall light on that wall,
Oh, I didn't even realize that was... Yep, I see it now.
because it'll mine out the chunk before it does that wall light.
Ah,
Doesn't
yes.
really need one there.
You weren't mad at some parts of it. Only some parts of it? That makes you much more level-headed than the average person on the internet.
Mac, what's up, man? It ended where it started. Ending sucks. Are you talking about Game of Thrones, I'm assuming?
Now we're all talking about Game of Thrones.
Yes.
So, it was a pretty season, the most recent season. I'll give it that.
Mhm.
I thought everything looked really pretty.
Well, you see, they didn't have to spend any budget on story writing, so... just all You were very, very pleased to see Sansa as queen of an independent North? I'm never very pleased to see Sansa in charge of anything bigger than, like, I don't know, a frying pan. Except
right.
she can't cook. That's been proven, so...
Will's going hunting.
Oh, let's follow the king on his hunting adventure. 14 skill in animals, but only 2 in shooting. I can literally... I am shooting in between the packs of dromedaries. I am missing camels.
Oh, you got it. Twice in a row.
No, I got one camel I wasn't aiming for twice in a row.
I see.
You love Sansa? Yeah, everybody's loved Sansa at least once. I need the drum roll for that one. Let me say that again. Yes, everybody's loved Sansa at least once. Yeah, I'm shooting camels because camels are made of delicious camel meat that we need to eat.
It's yelling because we need defenses, but we have walls everywhere. This is more defenses than...
Walls aren't defenses.
Yeah.
Spike traps are defenses.
Marty McFly showing up in the DeLorean and saying, Jon Snow, we need to go back to 1985.
Now Dan's helping shoot the camels. He aimed once, shot once, and hit it. Now the camel is down, and I hit the camel next to it. I have shot 6 camels, and only one of them was the camel that I was assigned to hunt.
Huh.
Will, you really should have given this pawn a rifle and not a pistol.
He'll learn by doing, okay?
Like, no joke, I'm demanding that you swap out the hunters and give them rifles after this.
Pistol's fine. See, look, he's doing good. See?
He needs my pawn to help him.
Yes. Dan's like 8 times the distance away and more accurate than you. Yep.
Okay, fine. Who's got the other bolt action rifle?
I think Frogo has it.
She has 9 shooting.
Oh, hi, honey, you're back.
Well, change around the priorities then. Make it so Will listen to Hunter.
I will.
And do it via manual priorities.
I'm doing it. Boom. Frogo is now a hunter.
You actually do have some really good shooters, which is going to be good for whenever the first raid hits.
Yes, it will. Oh, Engie is finally building a research bench.
I see that, jeez.
And I can finally get down to my business of researching.
Set up batteries.
I did that.
Oh, actually, I have to do that, sorry.
Yeah,
Since
the
I'm
host
hosting.
is the only one who can do research priorities, just because of the way it works.
From which animal is ambergris? That would be a whale.
Well... Ooh, Frogo is ecstatically happy. Catharsis. I desynced again. Let's hope that I resync properly. Oh no, I get to watch my character fail to shoot camels again for a while. Because it's re-simulating the last, like, 500 ticks. Try resync. But it's playing them through at like 10x speed, so I hear what sounds like a machine gun of me missing camels. Okay, I have to quit the game and come back in.
Okay.
I'll be back in a second. Just keep on going.
I can't stop.
No, you can't. Take care of my kingdom for me while I'm away, peasant. I'm going on a crusade. The Colorado Native Brewery for a West Slope IPA. Apparently. Delicious. 100% Colorado ingredients.
You know what I'm not happy about?
What?
We don't have a butcher table up.
Oh, we don't, huh?
Those corpses
Tastes
are
like-
also sitting outside. Give me a sec here.
Tastes like thinly
shit. It
veiled
needs to be
communism.
made out of steel instead.
Why can't they pick up? What? They can't pick up these Drummondies because they're too heavy? They hauled them there!
Yeah, they just, they dragged it. They dragged them over there. Put a butcher spot on the ground.
Yep, that'll work.
I'm trying to resync back in. This is just part and parcel of living in multiplayer land.
Especially in a game that was not built with multiplayer in mind.
Mm.
No, the dude that built this never imagined multiplayer. He said so on Twitter. He's talking about the mod on Twitter. I found a thread.
Oh, we don't have a stove either.
No, you do not.
Being in a desert comes with its own unique set of challenges.
It's an arid shrubland. I could have picked desert,
You could have, it's true.
and I could have picked extreme desert.
Ooh.
Extreme desert's interesting, because imagine having 0 growable land. That is extreme desert. And, like, almost 0 animals show up.
So you eat a lot of people.
You know, a lot of people, and you gotta go with hydroponics, like, stupid early.
That's fair.
This is easier because there's still wood on the map.
Hey, if those people didn't want to be eaten, they shouldn't have wandered through my colony while being made out of food.
Actually, wait, so we've got Frogo's a pyromaniac.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
Will has the chemical fascination.
That's fairly true.
I have an annoying voice.
Yes.
Giggles is a teetotaler. Teetotaler.
Teetotaler.
Teetotaler.
Yeah.
So she'll get annoyed when I finally start doing drugs.
Griffith is nervous. Angie's a psychopath. Which is actually really, really good because she won't get corpse debuffs. So she should be your corpse hauler.
Ah, I understand. So there was a setting you said in multiplayer that I could change to resync better?
Yeah, you have to go to the options menu,
Okay, options.
and then there's mod options.
Mod setting. Ah, yes. Multiplayer. Show settings.
It like sacrifices FPS to help you catch up quicker.
Aggressive ticking.
That.
Close. Close. Multiplayer. Join.
Oh my god! Do you know what I just remembered?
What?
I saw something on the mod post for this. I actually don't think we're gonna get any raids.
Why?
Really? Is that...
Give me a second. I'm gonna look into it.
Trying to resync. Oh, no. It's still not working.
Man, it takes them forever to smooth a wall.
Yeah, it does. Well, unless they've got really, really high crafting, I think it's the one that affects that.
Will, you have a super high ping, man. Like you're coming in at like 350, and Mike's only coming at 60.
Yeah, I know. I mean, earlier I was at 42. I wonder what the deal is with that. Hang on a second here. Yeah, I'll look at that.
Oh, look at that! The first trait group that came through took care of the bugs.
Oh, nice.
That'll be great once I get back in. I'm really happy about that. Alright, anything eating up my bandwidth? There shouldn't be. But is there
a lot of the
anything
bugs? There's actually still bugs out here.
If we're not going to get raided, we should be the raiders. I guess we could.
These aren't raiders. They're a caravan.
No, he's saying because if there is a bug that we're never going to get raided, then we should become the raiders and raid other people.
Yeah, we could do that.
Ooh. Space pirates. I'm up for being space. Who's up for being space pirates? Well, pirates on another planet.
I was going to say
Not
we're
really
going into
space
space, but we can be pirates.
Ah, Frogo, you suck at shooting.
I'm back. One of the animals has the plague.
I see that. That's not good.
It's Herman. Herman has the plague.
Now, is that plague that we can catch, or is that animal plague? Because it said animal plague.
It's animal plague. It's only on animal.
Okay.
Oh, good. It hasn't crossed the species barrier yet.
Now, there is plague that people can get, but it won't transfer between the animals to people.
Gotcha. Here comes the caravan.
Actually,
Hey, honey. Yes, honey. What's up? In drifting, you're saying you're sorry for being a bad shooter. It's not okay. You need to get better at that. Go practice shooting things.
I had to wake Giggles up to take care of this plague, or the dromedary's gonna die.
I had to get rid of that sleeping spot for prisoners there because it had marked all food in that room as for prisoner use only.
Oh.
Which is why NG is starving.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, actually.
I can't eat those. They're for prisoners that we don't have.
I've learned something today. I didn't know that was the case. It didn't used to be.
I definitely don't look like a thumb. Well, now that I'm growing the facial hair, I don't. But when I had my shaved head and beard, I look like a thumb. Somebody told me I look like a thumb, and I definitely agreed.
I desynced again. And just before I desynced, it declared beavers.
Beavers?
The game probably froze for you. Sorry. Just give me a second. I'm trading.
Yeah, it popped up as like the trade thing on my screen too.
It didn't have anything that was worth it.
That's fair.
I think everybody needs food, so I'm just gonna draft them and wake them up early, because food's way more of a priority, and they'll go back to sleep if they really want to.
Yeah. That one is gonna just Griffin's fine eating a whole bucket of milk. Doesn't matter. Packaged survival meal? No, whole bucket of milk.
He's seen Jackass.
I did not name the character Fleeb. That's part of the caravan that's coming. Mike Big Thumb? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I need to name a character after Mike then.
These guys had a person to buy, by the way. If you wanted to buy them to add them to the colony, you can. You'd have to talk with Taylor.
No, Mike is already a mental patient.
Sounds about right.
And the chick, apparently.
You can send a pawn over to him, Mike.
Gotcha.
I have the best social. The Will pawn
you
has
want,
the
you
best
want
social.
Will to talk to him, because Will will get the best prices, as
Gotcha.
well as, I think he's the only one who's actually able to talk with anyone.
That is the job of the king. I talk, and people listen. Sometimes.
All right, so the person is $205. She's an organ farm. Is that
She's
why you buy her?
staggeringly ugly, a slowpoke, has an annoying voice, and does not do violent.
Oh, jeez. That's not very good.
No wonder she's only 205. Her face looks like a cross between a drawing by an untalented child, a malformed fetus in a jar of formaldehyde, and a piece of modern art. Others must exert conscious effort to look at her while conversing.
I think the Arctic wolves would be a better deal, but you guys don't have the food supply yet to support Arctic wolves.
Yeah, no, let's not and say we did. Right. I'm going to set my work priority to research 1. Oh, it's already research 1.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I don't know, you might want to drop handle down and then say pick up, let me prioritize handle maybe. There you go.
There we go. We'll have plenty of rice. That's good.
Cool.
Rice is super quick to grow, super cheap, and it yields quite a bit. And once you get a decent supply of rice up, you then switch it over to corn, because corn will yield more nutritional value.
Yes.
Just corn takes longer to grow.
I have gotten the blight on every playthrough that I've done.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I usually will, early on there'll be one growing zone, one area that I'm growing all my plants, and then later on there'll be 2 areas, so that if one area gets blighted, the other area is not getting blighted.
That's a good idea, actually, yeah. I don't think I ever have my areas touch, but they do. I mean, both of them, or all 3, whatever I would have, would all get the blight at the same time.
Right, and that's where it's like, hey, you put the rice here, and then say up where this steel is that's being mined way on the other side of the base.
Yeah. That's where you would do it. Okay.
Then the blight never touches.
Sure.
This push to talk thing, I'm gonna have to turn that off. Can't deal with it.
Too high?
No.
Just a pain in the ass?
I just forget it.
I was gonna use push to talk, but then I got high. I was gonna take my dog on a walk, but then I got high.
I'd never forget about that. I like taking walks while high.
Yes, and Revan is a good boy.
I like this vanilla masking mod. It makes the agave look actually really good.
Agave.
It looks terrible in vanilla.
Delicious. Delicious agave berries, or fruits.
Probably
what
have to
is
take
it,
all the
guy?
people.
Like, is
Probably
that a
need to take-
fruit? A root? Because it's the part that's like underneath all of the sharp things, like the cactusy parts.
I think it's just a fruit.
I think you'd call it a fruit.
It's just a cactus fruit. But we're probably need to at some point take all 4 of the people with guns up and just start wailing on these bugs, because they're starting to move out.
Hey, Dan.
Huh.
Angie is getting a mood buff from being with her lover, Daniel.
Angie and me sitting in a tree, huh?
Well, Angie and you sitting on the ground. There ain't no fucking trees around here.
We already had an excellent steel bed you made. God damn.
Yes, and it's mine.
Also,
The
it's the
king
one,
gets the best bed.
another one that Daniel has is also.
Okay.
God, we need batteries up like no other.
I'm working on it. I'm researching as fast as I can.
Yeah, at an
It's not very
intellectual of
fast.
4.88. If I can get to 5, it'll speed up dramatically. But at 4.9, it's going slowly, slowly. You gotta have a burning passion for it.
I have a burning passion for many things.
Just social and
Alright,
intellectual.
okay.
Oh, and melee,
I like punching.
apparently.
Yes.
God,
I
you
need
should
to
actually-
force we need to get some steel, so I'm making you, Dan, steel, or mine for steel, I should say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Frogo also be on mining, even though she's not good at it, because she doesn't really do much else useful around here. Isn't that right, Frogo?
Alright, so at 5, he'll speed up as well too, but as of right now, he's only at 4.73 on mining. Come on, that should have sped up the intellectual stuff, come on.
We're still on 1 speed.
I know. Actually, it did. Yeah, it doubled the speed of his research, apparently,
Excellent.
according to the numbers I'm seeing.
Mike got some water.
I did.
Your microphone is so sensitive that I can hear the compressor motor in the water cooler spin up.
Yes. It is, in all fairness, only about 2 feet away.
Yes, but it's been more than once, Mike, that you've gone to the bathroom in another room and we've heard you pee.
Gotcha. But that was by design. I don't think I can pee unless somebody's listening.
Ah, okay. Weird fetish, but okay. It's like weird flex, but okay, but with fetishes.
My wife has this weird fetish where she likes to dress up as herself and act like a bitch.
All the time.
I like that joke.
Goodbye, trade caravan from the Confederation of Northern Omanousia.
Whose joke is that? Because I have definitely heard that before.
I think it was Brian Reagan.
Oh, okay.
I believe it was, but Ron White tells it best, just because of the voice.
Yeah.
My wife has got this fetish where she likes to dress up like herself and act like a bitch all the time. It's those pauses while he waves a glass of scotch around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he does a lot of that anymore. Like, that dude's
No.
gotten healthy as shit.
Really?
Yeah. He had to. He was the size of a planet at one point.
Huh.
Yeah, you should see what Gabriel Iglesias looks like now. Now he just looks like a big Mexican and not a planet Mexican.
Interesting. One of the very few comedians I've ever seen live is Ron White. I didn't want to, but my ex-wife did, so... I mean, I
Hey,
like them
there
and
we go.
everything, but going to see a comedian live is just weird to me. Like, I get going to, like, comedy night or whatever at a place, but being like, you know, oh, this one comedian is coming here, I want to watch. I don't know.
There's a couple that I'd go to see specifically. Ron White's not one of them, but I would go to see what's his name? Bill Engvall. I like Bill Engvall. It's all right. He shows up with Ron White every now and again.
Yes.
Right.
I'm sending Griffin up to go do some mining as well. The mining of the steel. It's kind of dire how much steel is truly needed.
Yeah, as I'm not used to steel being our primary building material.
It's okay. We've got blocks going right now. You can start replacing some of the wood and steel walls with marble blocks.
It's true.
There's quite a few marble blocks. My God.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I just set up a bill way back when to make marble blocks whenever that was not forever. I think I set like 20.
So you can start replacing the walls. Honestly, just click and drag wall over it and it'll replace it. That's one of the mods we've added.
Excellent. So structure, wall, marble wall.
We got
Saving.
Yeah,
300 to work with, so right now.
We got plenty of marble on this map, though. That's good.
Oh yeah, and I have a feeling that once you place down a deep driller, it'll start pulling up marble chunks too.
Ah, yes. That'll be a little while. I'm still sitting there struggling to understand the concept of batteries for a little bit.
Just how do they work?
Magnets. No, wait, that's capacitors. Uh-oh. I'm making a pass at NG.
I
I'm
just
about
saw
to get
that.
rejected. Rebuffed by NG. -5. However, I am very happy about having a pet camel. And I am angry about the fact that I'm wearing clothes, though.
Mike is bonded with the female camel, and you will are bonded with the male camel, and they will start to be. And they will be camel babies soon.
Can I rename this camel? Let's find out.
Yes, I think you can. Under info, and then it's under their. Ooh, maybe not.
It doesn't look like I can.
Doesn't look like it either. Yeah, no. Wait. Yeah, so it's you click the animal, you click the training button, and then it's right at the top of that.
Ah, I see it. Ribcoat's a camel.
That sounds about right.
Can I train this bastard in Hall? No, not yet.
Hey, I'm turning off some of these lights because even though they don't take a lot of power, they take power.
There, Zonfar the
Ribcoat's
camel.
just like, okay. Ribco and Zonfar, camels at law.
Mm-hmm.
I'd watch that show. 2 camels practicing law. Wouldn't you?
Maybe. It depends on who did the voices.
Eclipse, it's gonna be dark.
It's okay.
For a
We
while.
don't have solar. We need to start cooking soon. So, and this bench is way too expensive in terms of power to use. So,
Oh, is it?
Campfire.
That's what I've been building and all of the things that I've done.
With the cooking bench.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be good once we get more power generation going. I think once solar power is done and you get a couple of solar panels up, then that'll be no problem.
Cool.
I'm watching the eclipse.
Yeah. should be fucking working.
Hey, now I'm in the yeah, I'm in the time for recreation, and now I'm sleeping.
Actually, I'm gonna set this up a little better.
And because there are 2 marble blocks in that bed, it is now unowned, and Griffin has nowhere to sleep.
Hmm.
Yeah, he does.
He is
Get you
sleeping
over
on
the
top
hump when you need it most. That's a good slogan for the camel show.
of get you over the hump when you need it most.
Yes.
Camels at law will carry that weight. Game of Board.
Yeah, additional joy objects. It's not in vanilla either.
Miss Avantasia. I need to fix that font. It makes all of the Y's and W's and U's look the same. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, so I'm tired of the pawns dicking around. If you look at their restrict tab, I have set up their schedule. So
you've said 1 hour of work and then a lot of anything. And
yeah,
1
so
hour of recreation.
the big thing is, so the 1 hour of work in the beginning is so they actually wake up. Because if you set as anything, they'll just sleep.
Oh.
They just keep sleeping, and so it forces them to wake up. And then the anything, again, they'll eat, they'll do recreation, they'll do their own thing, and then being forced to work right now is the way to go. And then you can lighten up on their restrictions once things become a bit more automated.
All right.
Crack.
Someone cracking fingers out there?
I am cracking my knuckles, yes. Need defenses, need batteries.
I'm working on it.
Alright, so Will, you have a no drug policy. Mike, you also have a no drug policy.
Mike wasn't a drug user, was he?
No, but because he's got the light stomach when it comes to drugs.
Ah, yes. That makes sense.
I really wish it would let me do speed up.
Yeah. This is really, really slow. Like,
Mike is kind of fucked up. Childhood, traumatized youth. Her prostaphobe mother fell sick with heart disease. In desperation, Mike's father abducted innocent people and harvested their hearts. Mike's father was arrested, but the child remains scarred from the experience. Adulthood, mental patient. Mike was placed in a psychiatric hospital. There, she spent her time engaging in the calming activities of the asylum. She was eventually released, but she retained her emotional distance, her curiosity about human anatomy, and her namesake manic giggling. I honestly couldn't tell that the Mike pawn was a chick before I named that one Mike.
Eh.
It doesn't really matter. They're pretty much all the same.
Exactly.
Look at that. You're getting some wood back. Some marble columns are going up.
Marble columns.
Gosh darn, do I love me some SNL.
I don't know that reference. I only know SNL from when I was in my early 20s, I guess, late teens, which would be Mike Myers' era.
God, you're old.
I am indeed.
It's okay to play video games with an old man.
Sure it is.
I've desynced again. Reconnecting. I hope.
Timmy Moore, hello. How are you doing? Thanks for joining.
I feel like I could eat a whole bunch of fried chicken.
Yes, fried chicken sounds wonderful.
Someday we gotta go find Mike and eat food with him. And Shelly.
Yeah, but then we'd have to go out to the East Coast.
Well, we keep talking about coming out that direction to look at, like, moving out there.
Please do.
The
I
flights
need more friends that aren't fuck-ups. All I've got is Dan that's a friend and not a fuck-up.
Gotcha.
That's it. That's the only one. All my other friends are fuck-ups. That's why they're not allowed on the channel.
Okay.
There are reasons you don't hear Justin on this channel very often.
Yeah, that's why we keep him isolated in, Canada.
Hello, Stargirl. She says hi to both of you guys as well.
Hola.
It's Hola. She's German.
She's German.
Hola.
That's how you say hello in German, right?
Yeah,
Close
yeah,
enough.
It's Hola.
Hola.
Yeah, it's Hola. That is the traditional German greeting. It's named after their founder, Olaf.
Hey, normal meals are being made. Do you see this?
Yes.
Nice.
The ingredients are dromedary meat.
Yes, they're simple meals.
Yes. No, we gotta cook 4 lavish meals.
We won't get lavish meals until we can get enough power for that bench.
Can you cook anything besides a simple meal on a campfire? You cannot. But you can burn drugs into peril. Yes, burn drugs on the campfire. That causes AoE drug damage.
So, these wind turbines work in the way they work because their there's no interaction between their fields. As long as no trees grow in between here or behind them, they will continue to work.
Yes.
All right, cool. So the
Bushes are fine.
part where
Trees
they
though.
can overlap.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can click on them and see that they overlap.
Sure. That's good to know, actually.
And they can overlap in the reverse direction as well. So
Okay.
if you have them facing back to back.
But they can't overlap the front and the back. Like, in other words, you can't have them be like all facing the same direction, kind of overlapping with each other.
Right.
Okay.
Time to replace more walls.
Hi, Stargirl. How you doing?
Interesting. Are you intrigued that you're seeing this game that you've probably seen in single player, but with other people playing it at the same time? The same freaking game. It is pretty interesting.
Yes, she is in fact interested in the multiplayer of the game.
It's actually marvelous engineering.
It does work pretty well. I mean, it'd be nice if we could speed it up, but other than that, I know that I'm desyncing because I have shit internet, not because of the game.
And I have amazing internet.
Yes, you do.
And I have good internet. Not amazing. And not bad.
Your German internet is the best. I have no idea what German internet is like, so I can't debate that.
What kind of speed you get in there, Stargirl?
That is a good question.
I believe it is very bad in Germany. If I remember correctly.
And I can see Will's chat, by the way, Stargirl, for Twitch.
So you guys doing like the hours thing on Twitch there? I noticed, I went in there and looked, there are 2 or 3 bots that actually have more watch time than my bot has on my channel, which is kind of weird. Have you ever looked at your thing, Will?
Not recently, and unfortunately that minimizes RimWorld if I go look right now.
Oh, that's, yeah, cool. But
I'll go check later.
It's
12 down, God.
12 down. Okay.
I had 12 down in like a decade.
I do get at least 80 down even at the worst of times. But my max up is usually 5. And that's like bare minimum of what you need for Twitch.
Go, Froggo, go!
She's building. There we go. But we still don't have the conduit to make it over there.
Not yet.
It'll get there.
I will combine it, Zonfar, but not until I switch over to Twitch, which is looking less and less likely every day because my stats are just so bad. Just so bad.
I've got fantastic stats. There's 7 people watching.
That's fantastic.
I view that in civilization numbers. You know, that's actually millions. We got 7 pops watching. That's 7 million people. Hello, my subjects.
You wish you had 7 million people.
I do not wish I had. You know what? If I ever hit like 100,000 people regularly watching, and I get whatever level of money I get from that, I'm gonna
don't make any promises you're not gonna keep. So I can tell you for a fact you won't.
I'll burn the channel to the ground and start over. And I won't wear a crown because honestly this thing's a little itchy.
Oh, aye, man. Freaking the last king of England did not wear a crown all the time.
Where's the island? What island? Oh, well, I told you, I don't have an island yet. I gotta get 1 million subscribers, and then I'll buy an island. There is an island for sale, actually in Colorado. It's an island in a lake, but it's still an island. And I could have it for 10K. It has well water, and it has on-site diesel generator.
Hey, GG on the kill box design. The only thing I would do is take this out.
Okay.
Because you really that is the weak spot, that door.
That's true.
Like they'll see that many traps and go, no. But yeah, you want since we're not going to get any raids, it's going to be very less unlikely that this is going to get a lot of action.
That's more for like manhunter packs of things. Yeah, if I had 10K right now, Stargirl, I would not buy an island. I would probably I'd buy myself a decent-ish car and some health insurance, and then I'd move down to Denver when Dan buys his house.
Yep. It's happening.
Yes, Dan's buying a house.
Oh, like for real?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Alright, I'm going to teach you guys something about areas. So,
are you going to restrict people to areas?
I'm going to restrict the animals. I'm currently... I'm drawing stuff, but I'm going to cut and paste it all here. For Area 1, if you go into your orders stuff, you can see Area 1, you can see me drawing it.
Technically, yes.
Oh, somewhat drawing it, doing some editing of some stuff.
It's not actually showing the boxes if you're dragging, but I can see your cursor moving around.
Yeah, well, I'm clearing the area up on Area 1 here. So this is where I'm putting the animals, so I'm assigning them to only be in Area 1. This makes it so that they don't go wander off and then get eaten. Because there are still bugs on this map. As a matter of fact, these bugs, I've hauled some of these corpses into here.
Griffin is mad that Froggo rebuffed them. Froggo, how dare you, you temptress.
So, why does everybody think Zonfar is a female? You made him the female camel.
Oh, maybe he just, kind of a bitch sometimes.
Here, ready for this? Zonfar, I'm pretty sure you're black as well.
It's Zonfar black? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
No.
My god, Dan, you just can't ask if someone's black.
You know what? We live in that kind of world.
Oh.
Nate has said that he will come with as long as it's not like, on the other side of town, and I'm not looking the other side of town either. Actually, wait.
Uh-oh.
Try racing.
And since this was already a default name, this is going to get changed, and since they're already involved, hey, look at that.
I don't know, but it desynced me.
It did too for me.
Probably because they changed names.
God damn it, Dan.
Fucked up stuff that much.
Damn it, Dan.
Oh, I just resynced her. Lost again.
This is the natural consequence of shipping. The world ends.
Oh, if it doesn't resync, I think you gotta drop out and rejoin.
Okay.
There you go. Alright, so Lava, both you and Nate are in this game, and you guys actually already started as a previous relationship.
Uh-huh.
It's Nate, and then his social lover, Lava. Nate is 73 years old. Angie is 57 years old. Man, Nate's robbing the cradle on that one.
Jesus. Okay, this colony is involving way too much geriatric sex for my liking.
The thing is they can't actually have any sex right now because first off, they don't have a double bed, and second off, they're in
already.
They're in barracks. He's 73 already. Well, some of the ailments he has told me that he has.
He was involved with a chess club.
Yes, he was. I was in this chess club.
You got your ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
I didn't play with him very often.
Yeah.
Oh, 7 years?
That's nothing.
No.
It really isn't.
Y'all are all over the age of 21 anyway, so at that point it's just like doesn't matter anymore.
Unless it's 21 and 80, in which case you are a gold digger.
I wonder if I could mod in speed. No, we already have modded in speed upgrade because we have the developer speed on this.
Yeah, and it interferes with multiplayer for some reason.
It probably just can't keep syncing.
2 months ago. Hey, that's okay. I guarantee you that of the two of you, you're the more mature.
Wait, you were 19?
She was 19 2 months ago, but apparently that may no longer be the case. Maybe she's 30 now. Fucking Scottish Time Lords.
Nate's 28. There's 8 years difference between y'all.
That's actually a lot. My ex-wife was 6 years younger than I am, and
okay, she's 20 now.
Right, and he's 28. It's 8 years difference.
8 years.
No, you can't maths. Good call. Good notice.
All right. I feel like these bugs have to die tomorrow when they all wake up.
Kill the nests too.
Yeah, the nest especially. It's not producing, so you're okay on that. But it can activate, but I don't think it can activate in multiplayer, so we don't have to really worry about the hive, but the bug should die. It's a mega spider, a centipede, and a mega scarab still up.
Yes.
The trade group that came through, ooh. Somebody needs to come grab that gun and those meals.
Fuck the meals, but the gun, sure.
The meals? You want the meals.
It's only 3 meals.
Okay.
Look how many survival meals we still had.
Uh-huh.
That is a lot.
Yep. And that's good. That one time you get a blight, one time you get a heat wave where nothing can grow. One time you get a man-hunting pack of camels, and suddenly you're stuck inside your freezer for the next 24 hours. You trying to place heal root?
No.
I don't think we can do heal root yet.
Can't. Need 8 for that.
8.
I was seeing if we had the option for trees, but we don't have the option for trees. You never know when some wood might come in handy.
Yeah, so trees is going to come from the research of tree sowing.
Which we got to get batteries and all that done first.
It's still going to take a year to grow those trees.
Bamboo trees grow fast.
I don't think that's a part of this.
There's some gold ore down there.
Yes, gold. You don't really want to worry about that right now.
Yes, because people will realize I have gold and come try to take it.
Oh,
early game, the more expensive things you pull into your colony, the bigger target you become and the bigger raids you have. So the more steel, the more silver, the more gold you have, the worse your raids are going to get. Devil Strand is another one. Devil Strand has a very high worth to it.
I'm gonna keep playing, but I'm gonna stop streaming.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, everyone that's watching. Go watch Will.
Come on
the
over,
link is in the
Will.
description, and most of you guys are already watching them. All right, bye.